in Los Angeles, downtown LA. We're making guacamole today.
That's right. I'm Mary Sue Milliken.
And I'm Susan Feniger, and we're here at Border Grill.
And we've been making guacamole for the last 25 years at Border Grill, and I happen to think we have about the best recipe there is.
And the real trick is California avocados.
The way my customers are going to
Yum.
eat on a chip.
I better taste it too. We always believe in quality control.
I usually avoid having leftovers, and I usually do end up taking them home, but I don't usually eat them, so I end up throwing away anyway.
What do I think of food waste? I would hope that it could be avoided, and gosh, I don't know, I don't really think about it that much.
Based on the number of restaurants we have in the city of Los Angeles, it is estimated approximately 50,000 pounds of food waste per month is generated.
So there's a lot of waste, but you cannot use it for anything else. Once you prepare something, when it reaches the table, it has so many hours that you have to use it, and then you have to dispose it.
When you say food waste, for me, I see restaurants that the portion-wise is not really per person. It's like kind of family portions. A lot of restaurants do serve more food than people should consume, and usually people don't finish it.
不拿回去的话呢，我们会把它丢到垃圾桶，然后丢掉。因为在中国呢，它会有那个养猪啊、养鸡，特别是养猪，他们会把剩下的养猪。
The amount of waste, the amount of trash generated by a restaurant is huge. You can cut it in half if you can put half of all the green trash into the green bin, and then it doesn't go into the landfill. Instead, it gets picked up and it gets composted, and it's so much more economical and environmentally friendly for the city. So we're excited because we wanted to do composting here forever, and now the city of Los Angeles has arranged to be able to pick up the composted trash.
We started this program back in April of 2004 on a very small scale as a pilot project, and later it grew into a full-scale citywide project where we collect food waste from approximately 1,100 restaurants. The city has close to 8,500 registered businesses as food service establishments, and we have about 10% of those businesses, maybe 12% of those businesses on board. We are recycling about 6,500 tons of food waste per month from the participating restaurants.
Well, I'm sure it's a good idea because you're composting, you're generating, you're refueling, you're putting back in the ground whatever you took. But it seems like more work for the restaurateur or the restaurant owner or whatnot to deal with it.
We have to separate everything, so we need a couple of 3-4 different garbage cans in order for us to do that, and it takes a lot more labor to do that. Therefore, it's not very good for the restaurant. Everything that we do, it has to be cost effective, and if you have to have an extra person or two to separate everything, then defeats the purpose of us. We have to raise the prices in order to compensate.
It is not difficult for a restaurant to start composting. It takes approximately 15 minutes of training where we teach the restaurant staff on how to separate the organics from the non-organics.
But it takes focus, and it's not that easy. We've seen it in restaurants where we try to do it, and all of a sudden you end up with non-compostable stuff in the wrong bin, and it's challenging. And I think you also, we find that customers, particularly, in Los Angeles and particularly Santa Monica, I think we get customers who feel like they want to go to restaurants that are following sustainable practices, that are thinking about composting. And I think there's an awareness that's happened that people then support those restaurants that have similar beliefs to them. So we feel like it's a smart business decision too.
The food waste which is collected here in Los Angeles is taken to a processing facility. If the food waste is put into trash, we are throwing away a very good natural resource which can be beneficially reused for the agricultural community.
Zukos 是为了环保，为了这个地球。站在我个人的立场，我不会反对这个问题。
One advantage to that composting is that we divert waste from landfill. Second thing is that we close the recycling loop by turning food waste into compost, which can be used for agricultural use in farmlands.
So I think we're always trying to think about what can we do that's going to protect the environment, that's going to save the environment. And we do little steps, but we feel like that's how you can accomplish this, is you take little steps, little baby steps to eventually get to where you want to go.